back on the home front, what if you could earn rewards points on your biggest monthly payment? Housing loyalty platform Bilt already allows renters, people, tenants who rent, to earn rewards on their rent payments. Now it is partnering with its investor United Wholesale Mortgage to allow UWM customers to earn Bilt points for paying their mortgages on time. In a Fox Business exclusive, we've got both CEOs, Bilt founder and CEO Ankur Jain and United Wholesale Mortgage president and CEO Matt Ishbia. Great to have you both. This is quite stunning, is it not? I mean, Ankur, we've been waiting. We've been waiting to hear, because we knew that you had been the first to offer rewards points for renters, but now people who pay their mortgage. Can you tell us first how it works?
I mean, this is the phone call I have gotten more than any other customer request, which is, how did I miss out on points on rent? When are you launching for mortgage? And so when Matt and I connected a little over a year ago and realized our shared vision for how you can bring the home journey from rewarding customers on their student housing through to their first apartment, and now when you buy a home and through those ongoing monthly mortgage payments, we knew there was something big here. And so finally getting to announce that UWM customers will be the first customers to earn rewards on their monthly mortgage payments and when getting a new mortgage, we're just extremely excited to finally bring this to market.
Okay, but I have to ask you, Ankur, because people's eyes are glittering right now. Oh, my mortgage is $2,000 a month. I get 2,000 points. How many points per mortgage that is originated with UWM?
We're going to be announcing all the different plans for how much points you get in early 26 with this. So stay tuned on this one. Don't jump the gun too quickly, but we are going to be announcing our whole origination rewards plan when this goes live in the first part of 2026.
Matt, tell me what's in this for you, because you are already an investor in Bilt Rewards, and clearly now Bilt has grown exponentially. I believe it has a more than $10 billion valuation at this point. It's not public yet, but tell me how you envision this working to your advantage.
Well, it's really great for consumers at the end of the day, you know, so that's to my advantage in first place, because we want to help consumers do the right thing. But on top of that, the truth is, we want people to take advantage of this amazing platform that Bilt has. Like in the mortgage industry, servicing process is an antiquated, old process. We're reimagining it, making it the best process. We're the largest mortgage company in the country, and we're going to make sure that we made the origination process faster, easier, cheaper. How to make the servicing process better, and being able to get reward points for making your mortgage payment, along with all its other benefits that Bilt offers, along with UWM. It's just a win for consumers. It's also a win for our clients, the mortgage brokers. So we're really excited about the partnership.
Up until now, paying your mortgage was sort of a one-way transaction. I pay the mortgage, and that's the end of that. Ankur, you're now making this something that works to the advantage of the homeowner, certainly. But I'm interested to know how you're going to sort of watch people sign up for this and go through UWM. What is the biggest attraction here? Can you kind of put some granularity to it?
So I think there's two things that are quite exciting. First, UWM today has about 1 million customers who are already paying their mortgage today to United Wholesale Mortgage. When this goes live, all of those customers will overnight start getting access to the benefits and rewards that millions of renters already love now for their monthly mortgage payment. So that's the first exciting thing. The second part of this, which I think is the really exciting kind of different element here, is when you go to look for a home today, a lot of technology companies have taken the approach of saying, how do we use just AI or digitize everything related to the mortgage process? And the reality is, this is a big decision you're making. It's a big financial investment you're making. And so we want to make it easy, like everything in Bilt, to get a mortgage. But what we loved about the partnership with UWM is, in the spirit of neighborhood and all the stuff that Bilt does for your neighborhood, UWM has a network of local mortgage brokers in every town across the country who we can now pair with our customers. So as you go from renting to now buying your first home, you have somebody local in your neighborhood who can help you make the right decision, find an affordable mortgage, help you understand all the nuances between a 3% down or a 20% down, use your Bilt points to cover those down payments, seamlessly transfer your information into that payment, and then continue with the service you already know and love to keep earning points going forward now as a homeowner. So that end-to-end journey is what we're really, and the human plus technology element is something we're quite excited about.
Matt, already Bilt has more than 40,000 partners and where you can get all kinds of points. But for paying a mortgage, that's pretty fascinating. Really quickly, we got about 30 seconds. A lot of people can't even afford a home. And I'm not just talking about Gen X, Y, Z. Millennials are having trouble. How do you see this partnership enabling people to get a mortgage?
Well, I think the best way to get a mortgage, you have to find the local expert, right? A mortgage is complicated. It's not like getting an airline ticket or something quick. So the education and expertise of a local person, which is great because Bilt and I, with Bilt and UWM combined, you're gonna have local expertise along with amazing technology together.
Okay.
I think it's gonna help. Affordability is an issue out there, but it's not as big of an issue once you understand all the options.
Ankur, Matt, great to see you. Great to hear that story.